Today is All Saints Sunday. It's a day where we remember the saints of our congregation and of our lives that have gone on to be with our Lord and who have kind of made us who we are. So we will talk about the saints a little bit later. The color of the day is white, but I think a little Honolulu blue goes well with white. But a few announcements before we get started. We're starting, our book group is meeting on Thursdays at 12:30 in the conference room. We're starting a new book this week called Pastrix by Nadia Bowles-Weber. I know Betty has a copy of hers here. She said she can't put it down. So Nadia Bowles-Weber is an ELCA pastor in the Denver area, and so very excited to read that book. Our tambourine band is meeting after worship today, and they're performing next week. So anyone's welcome. Did the extra tambourines did we get them? Thank you. Our song name, Mr. Tambourine Man. Briarwood's Fall Festival and Annual Meeting is today. Starts at 2 o'clock. If you have nothing going on this afternoon, they're going to have games and food. And I know some of the members of our congregation, including Chip Saccini, are highly involved in Briarwood. So if you're able to go, it'll be a great afternoon. Our Boy Scout troop, Chuck was here last week, and I don't think I see him today. I would have introduced him to you, but he kind of snuck in. They're having their Court of Honor Monday, May 11th from Monday, November 11th. That would give you a lot of advance notice if it was in May. November 11th from 7 to 9. So if you'd like to come and learn more about the Cub Scout troop, please do. Thanksgiving baskets. I know last week we had a ton of people take Thanksgiving baskets. Thank you so much. But there's still a few more that can go. We need those back on November 17th so that we can take them to the Fish and Load Pantry at Good Shepherd Lutheran Church in Irving. Stewardship Sunday is next Sunday. We've got our stewardship campaign going now. It's the fourth week where we've had temple talks before worship. I'm very excited for today's temple talk. Pat Howard is going to give her temple talk, and I'll introduce Pat to you in a few moments. What we're going to do is we're going to have breakfast at 9:30. So please come at 9:30 and we're going to have a stewardship breakfast. And what we're going to do is we're going to have egg bakes. And I know we have a number of people who have signed up to bring in egg bake, but Brian Carlson is kind of running the day. If you'd be willing to make an egg bake for that day, there's a sign-up sheet at the welcome table. So at 9:30 we're going to have breakfast, and then we're going to have a time during worship where you can come and make your pledge for 2014. Our annual day of Thanksgiving is Saturday, November 23rd, just 3 weeks away. On that day, we will have two service projects going on. We'll have a service project of working through yard work through Mid-Cities Care Corps, and then we'll also be serving a community meal at Good Shepherd Lutheran Church in Irving. And so if you're interested, please sign up at the welcome table. Also, not in the bulletin, but we're going to have two worship services during Thanksgiving week. One is on Tuesday night at 7. That's at First United Methodist Church in Hearst. It's a community-wide. It's basically it's from the Tarrant County community of churches, and it's going to be open to a number of different congregations coming together to worship. And they've actually invited me to come and preach. So I think they're going to have a community choir that if you'd like to sing in, I think rehearsal starts at 6 o'clock that Tuesday, and then worship is at 7. And then the next night, we're going to have worship here with our friends and neighbors at First Presbyterian Church in Grapevine. That'll be at 7 o'clock, and then there'll be a pie social follow that. So to get us in the rightful spirit for Thanksgiving. Cafe Italia Sunday. I'm very excited about this. The owners of Cafe Italia on not Northwest Highway, on Highway 26, Grapevine Highway, they have come to us and said, we would like to have one day a month where your members are welcome to come and eat. And this works because it's my favorite restaurant. And any proceeds that we get, we'll donate 10% back to the church. Yeah, so Cafe Italia Grapevine is, or not the one on Grapevine, the one.
Well, they're both
Highway,
in Grapevine.
They're both in Grapevine, but it's one on Highway 26. It's just Highway 26, just south of 114. If you go there, so it's going to be the second Sunday of every month. If you go there and say you're from Abiding Grace and have lunch or dinner there, they will donate 10% of the proceeds back to us. So it's as an Italian, let me say this, it's the best Italian food in the area. So, and BYOB. But I don't know if they let you come in the Lion Street. So, but we're very excited for that. And finally, I just want to, two things. Yesterday we had our strategic planning workshop here, and I think 35 of us or 34 of us were here. We talked about our church and the direction that we've been going and the exciting things that are going on here. We've got a lot of wonderful ideas going forward that we're going to compile and get to the council to say this is where the congregation wants to go. If you couldn't make it and you have something you'd like to share, an idea, please share it with myself or Tim Draney, and we'll make sure that that's included in that report. And finally, today, as we talked about last week in your bulletins we had the time and talent form. We asked everybody to pray about this week and to fill this in, where you'd like to serve in our congregation in 2014, how you'd like to give of your time and talent. Put an X by what you're able to do and a P by the thing you're passionate to do. We're going to have an opportunity in worship today to come forward and to put this in the box. And I know you all took this home and filled it out and brought it back this week. But in case you didn't or weren't here, we have a number of copies that we'd like to hand out now for anybody who couldn't be here last week. So if you need a copy of this, please raise your hand, and our ushers and greeters will come now to bring one. We're asking every member of Abiding Grace to fill this out. So if you are a child and you want to be a communion assistant, please fill it out. And every member of Abiding Grace, if you would be so kind as to fill this out. And then during worship, we're going to invite you to come forward and put it in our pledge box. And we will make sure to contact you soon and get you scheduled to come and participate.